Let's take a look at what's been happening with Minnesota and what happened recently today with the assassination of two political party members and their respective significant other, because they were with them at that time.
In a moment, you'll hear from law enforcement officials who will share with you what they can as up-to-minute update on the situation here in Minnesota. You're going to be joined by Commissioner Bob Jacobson, BCA Superintendent Drew Evans, State Patrol Colonel Christina Bogoyevich, Champlain Park Police Chief Snyder, and Brooklyn Park Police Chief Mark Bruley, as well as the Mayor of Brooklyn Park. We're here today because an unspeakable tragedy has unfolded in Minnesota. My good friend and colleague, Speaker Melissa Hortman, and her husband Mark were shot and killed early this morning in what appears to be a politically motivated assassination. Our state lost a great leader,
They just
and I
went
lost the
out and
dearest of
said
friends.
it immediately.
Speaker Hortman was someone who served the people of Minnesota with grace,
It happened
compassion,
around
humor,
2 in the morning.
and a sense of service. She was a formidable public servant.
It was basically at that
fixture
time.
and a
It was
giant
basically
in
at
Minnesota.
around the
She woke
time
up
that I
every
went to
day
sleep.
determined to make this state a better
yeah.
place. She is irreplaceable, and we've been missed by so many. Minnesota's thoughts and prayers are with her family, her loved ones, her children, and her parents. My prayers also go out to State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, who were each shot multiple times. The Hoffmans are out of surgery at this time and receiving care, and we are cautiously optimistic they will survive this assassination attempt. This was an act of targeted political violence. Peaceful discourse is the foundation of our democracy.
But yeah, there you have it. Two political senators taken out, and it happened in his own backyard. We have his statement. Yo, what's up, little pooper? Today, Minnesota lost a great leader, and I lost a friend. A formidable public servant and fixture of the state capitol, Melissa Hortman, woke up every day to determine to make our state a better place. She served the people of Minnesota with grace, compassion, and tirelessness. Minnesota's thoughts are with her. Loved ones and prayers are the Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, who were shot and wounded and are being treated. We are not a country that settles our differences at gunpoint. But yeah, there you go. He sent out his statement. Unfortunately, for me, his statements kind of ring hollow after all the shit he's caused. So it's like, Minnesota shooting suspect identified as 57-year-old Vance Bolter. Two Minnesota state lawmakers, Representative Melissa Hortman and Senator John Hoffman, and their spouses were shot early Saturday morning in separate attacks at their homes in Brooklyn Park and Champlain. Authorities identified 57-year-old Vance Luther Bolter, who impersonated a police officer. He also had he basically had a mask on, like you get from fucking, for Halloween. He had one of those masks. He was basically like a serial killer. As the suspect then launched a massive manhunt while issuing safety warnings. Hortman and her husband died from gunshot wounds, while Hoffman and his wife remain hospitalized. And writings found in a fake police car mentioned multiple lawmakers, including them. Governor Walz called the shooting targeted political violence and urged Minnesotans to avoid rallies until the suspect's capture, while authorities enhanced security for threatened officials. The ongoing FBI coordinated investigation highlights deep political division and possible extremist motives, prompting canceled protests and widespread precautions across Minnesota. There you have it. Well, I mean, when you go out on your campaign during the whole Harris stuff, and then Tampon Tim, and then letting Minneapolis burn, and then trying to go after Trump, and then with your stolen valor stuff. Man, you got all sorts of shit on you, brother. So yeah, that's why people have problems with you. And then shortly before Minnesota Rep. Melissa Hortman was shot and killed, she broke down in tears in front of cameras after siding with Republicans. Hortman was the lone Democrat who voted to cut health care access for adult illegal immigrants. I did what leaders do. I stepped up and I got the job done for the people of Minnesota. Hortman and her husband were killed shortly after this video was taken in their home. Police believe it was politically motivated. To say that...
I know that people will be...
I mean, it's hard to say that after the whole thing.
We worked very hard to try to get a budget deal.
I mean, it could be like... Sure, you could say that after this event, maybe
DFL Speaker Emerita Melissa
is
Hortman
why
emotional
they
following the House's
did the
adjournment from a special session
assassination.
Monday.
Who knows?
Hortman was the lone DFL lawmaker
The dude
to
is
cast
still
a
on the
vote
run,
to
by the
cut
way.
Minnesota care access for undocumented immigrants. It's a move she made with a heavy heart.
I did what leaders do. I stepped up and I got the job done for the people of Minnesota.
The bill was deeply unpopular with members of the DFL caucus. Members have repeatedly expressed frustration that the bill was part of a compromise, one that would ensure the necessary GOP votes to pass the rest of the state budget.
We are tremendously disappointed and gut-wrenched at this decision, at this compromise that compromises our communities that are most vulnerable.
Hortman knows she let down her own caucus members with the vote.
They're right to be mad at me. I think some of them are pretty angry. I think that their job was to make folks who voted for that bill feel like crap, and I think that they succeeded.
Over in the Senate, a similar situation unfolded. Senate Majority Leader Erin Murphy forced to vote for a bill she too disagreed with to uphold the integrity of their compromise.
This one hurt. This one is a wound because of its reason. My colleagues across the aisle set this as their number one priority.
Asked whether the move would drive a wedge between her and the rest of her caucus, her DFL colleague, Senator John Marty, quickly stepped to her defense.
As a member of the caucus, yes, sir, she clearly was fighting against it every step of the way. In the negotiations, if we wanted a budget, we had to agree to that. She agreed to put up one vote for us because of that.
Reporting in St. Paul, I'm Quinn Gorham.
And there you have it. So, yeah, people are speculating a lot right now. I mean, the dude who attacked her was another, right, person who was on her side, right, who had the same political affiliation, and for whatever reason went off the walls and just, right, assassinated her. Also, he has like a he kind of has a manifesto. As the days go on, they're gonna figure out more information. He had some No Kings protest stuff in his car. Yeah, right here. But yeah, it's hard to say exactly. I think the dude just went off the rockers, really. And he was a Democrat himself, so yeah. There you have it. Minnesota's assassination of two politicians.